Hey guys, how are you doing? In this video I'm going to talk about Meracle, the Singaporean dude, not Miracle from OG, playing Jungle X. Now, if you're not familiar with Jungle X, you're probably not been seeing competitive Dota 2. Jungle Beastmaster and X are now the staple of the Dota 2 jungle, being way more common than Enigma, Chen, and Enchantress that were common a little bit back then. This phenomenon happened mainly because of the adoption of Iron Talon, and today I want to talk about it. In this clip, Miracle starts with Iron Talon and Tangles, and I don't think that's the build that you can do in every game. I think this build is way more viable on the Dire side, and I'm going to explain why. On Dire, you can see both medium camps as soon as they spawn, and because you have Iron Talon, you're going to take more damage from the creeps because you don't have a Stout Shield. So when you can actually choose the best option right away, that actually leads way for you to actually kill one entire medium camp, then stack the other one and actually farm the other one again. And then you have time to send the Stout Shield to you and maybe a salve or something, actually stack that medium camp again and then farm it. And that's exactly what he does here, and I think that's pretty good, but it's not something that can be as easily replicated on Radiant, at least if you're not lucky. The first thing that I want to talk about, and actually just did, is that the build for starting Jungle X, in my opinion, is only Tangles and Iron Talon if you're on the Dire side. If you're on Radiant, you should probably go for Stout Shield and maybe Tangles and Remove Protection, or any variation of those builds. You can go Iron Talon or Radiant, but it's greedier, and if you get bad spawns, you're going to farm way slower than if you had Stout Shield first and then just, I don't know, suicided and get the parts for your Tranquil Boots as soon as possible. The second thing that I want to talk about in this video is how to maximize your DPS as a Jungle X. You should always aim for leaving the creeps alive for as long as possible, unless you're in the brink of death or farming big large stacks from the large camp. If you actually see these clips, you're going to see that he always tries to don't finish the creeps with his auto attacks, and that allows for X to actually spin more times, and even though you're going to take a little bit more damage by doing that, you're going to clear the camp faster and maybe take less damage than you think you would because you're actually killing them faster. The third thing that I want to talk in this video is about participating in team fights. The old way of playing Jungle X when he was popular back in TI5 was to just flash farm your Tranquil Boots and Blink Dagger, or Bottle and Blink Dagger, and then start ganking from around the 8 to 12 minute mark if you had a good jungling time. Now, things didn't exactly change, but with the introduction of Iron Talon, now X can farm faster than before. So, in a way, you could get even an earlier time for your Blink. But instead of just trying to get that Blink really fast, what Miracle does in this clip is actually amazing. He farms really fast, he gets his stacks, and first he actually sees this action in the mid lane, and even though he doesn't help as much to get it, he gets the experience from it, and that gets him in level 5 in 4 minutes, so that's already pretty huge. He decides not to rush the Blink Dagger, and he buys the Tranquil Boots, a Windlace, and a Dust of Appearance, and he goes for a very weird and unexpected gank on the Clinks. And he can actually get it really easy because he has almost 400 movement speed with those items, and with the Dust of Appearance it's impossible for the Clinks to actually run away from him. So he gets this first kill. Even more amazing is that he just hangs around the enemy jungle for a while, and goes back for another kill, a dive. When he goes for the second dive, there are a lot of things that I can point out. First, he actually knows it's nighttime, so Clinks has less vision of him, and he goes by the trees and he actually lingers in an angle where he's only actually seen when he's very close to the tower. So that's the first thing that gets the Clinks on surprise. I'm not sure if he actually planned all of that, but you can see that the enemy team was actually trying to go for a kill, or maybe were just going a little bit aggressive on the top lane. And at that time, he knows for sure that it's pretty hard for the enemy team to react really fast because they are actually paying attention in other things. And then he just goes for this kill and he gets 2 enemy carry kills in 6 minutes. He's level 7. He's just really strong. So the trick here is to try to abuse that even bigger level difference that you have when you're using Iron Talon Jungle X to actually make rotations that are impossible to stop. How do you stop a hero with 400 movement speed at 5 minutes that can just use his skill on you, and if he gets the right creeps, he will with almost 100% sure kill you? So to point out something that's kind of important. I'm not sure if Meracle is using that because I'm actually seeing this by the perspective of the person that actually recorded this replay. But using auto-exec binds for the HP ticks is something really cool, and that can help a lot of new players to don't actually waste your ultimate. There are tons of auto-execs that you can use. They are not hacks, they are not anything bad for you, but you can actually choose how much you want each tick of the HP bar to be, and you can use actually hotkeys to make them specific for level 6, 11 and 16, and even when you have eggs to exchange that. So it's pretty cool, and it makes almost impossible for you to miss your ultimate. Of course, you can actually click on the enemy hero and see his HP, but sometimes you just don't have the time for it, and it's just something that can help you get more kills and play better. Now, something that it's very important and actually very diligent of Meracle is after getting those 2 kills, getting all that boost and that momentum, he just goes back to the jungle and actually farms his Blink Dagger. What happened here is that he knows that he probably is the highest net worth, the highest level, and after those big kills, the enemy team knows that his carry is just completely fucked, and any more dives can probably mean that he will rotate en masse. So Xe knows that the kills from now on are going to be really hard if he doesn't have a Blink Dagger, and even if he tries for those kills, he risks losing a lot of gold, he risks delaying his Blink Dagger time. So he knows that he made a really big impact and he can just rest for a while, and his role in this game is set, at least for now. And he just goes to farm his Blink Dagger. In this case, I think he made the right choice. He already set that Clinks really far back, and if you actually keep watching this replay, you're going to say, oh no, this was a stomp and they could win even if X was AFK or some shit. But no, those 2 kills that he gets at 4 and 5 minutes are really huge. And he does that because he buys the right items, he buys dust, he just did everything really well, and just props to him. Well, finally I want to talk about timing your skills and choosing the right time to use them. He's going for another kill on Clinks, and he actually has the right distance to use his call and kill Clinks, but he actually chooses to wait a little bit and wait for the lane creeps to reach him. And you can say, well, he was going to get the kill anyway, but I don't think so. When you're just getting attacked by one hero, the spins from X are really slow, and maybe if Clinks actually managed to reach the fog and just try to outlast the dust duration, he could actually run, because Bounty Hunter was not level 6. So actually waiting for the lane creeps might not be such a big play. It's actually a pretty safe bet that he made, and it's something that when you have the chance to do, it's really good. Now the second thing that I want to point out is in this other clip. He went to the base and he sees a team fight happening, so first he TPs in the tier 2 to don't actually warn the enemy team, and he lands a three-man Berserker's Call. That's fine, he gets a kill, and he starts chasing that Mirana. And when he's diving the tier 1, he had the mana and the distance to use the Berserker's Call, but he decides that he can't kill the Mirana because she already wasted her leap and the tower is attacking him, so he will probably get a counter Helix proc really soon, and he gets it and saves the Berserker's Call for Clinks, and that actually manages 3 kills. And maybe if he used the Berserker's Call on Mirana, Clinks could run away, or they could take more time to kill the Clinks, someone would respawn and TP in the tier 1, and maybe they lose 2 or 3 heroes. So these little things, knowing exactly when you don't need to use a skill and saving for the next kill can mean a lot, because not only gives you another kill, but actually getting that kill faster can result in you not losing any other heroes for that particular engagement. So this is it, guys. I actually finished the first season of these videos. I analyzed early game from every role, and now I'm going to start going for mid-game analysis. And I hope you guys keep watching these videos because they are really fun to make, and I just really like to make them. Thanks, guys. If you like this video, please give it a like and a subscribe. In my international channel, I usually get way less likes than my Brazilian channel, even though I get like 5 or 6 times more views here. So if you're actually watching this until the end, I think you probably liked my video, so please just give it a like and show me some love. Thanks, guys. This is it for today.